Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship Firearm, killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed, bloodshed. On the rhythm, them glorifying the gun thing. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bother balling. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming.
And this day came.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what Gwan. A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members after diaspora. So please like the video. Share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So much things to talk about today. Boy, I tell you, most definitely I have to drop a second vlog later on in the evening, so the ones and ones them can most definitely look out for that. So I'm going to give a comprehensive report on the spate of knockings and clappings resulting in the loss of life of many over there in the parish of St. James. Sections of St. James known as Green Pan and also Green Tank, where the Shabdan squash war has escalated. Many lives have been lost. Even last night, a criminal element known as Dada, his father, was taken out in a hail of bullets. So most definitely that and more coming up in this evening's vlog. Now we are going to kick it off with some international stories where a Jamaican man end up losing 3 pints trying to basically do a good deed over there in the Cayman Islands. Now on your screen is the 54-year-old man in question. He has since been identified as Richard Powell, said to be of a Bowden Town address in Cayman Islands. He lost his life after he was trying to free a vessel that had run into the reef waters in the east end of Cayman Islands on Tuesday, May 28th. Now, On The Spot News Media understands that Mr. Powell who works as a gardener, also recently got married. Now reports from the Royal Cayman Island Police Service suggest that sometime around 11:45 p.m., the Cayman Island Coast Guard Operations and Rescue Coordination Center received a report of a boat in distress in the waters, and they resorted to assist. Now it is reported that the vessel had run into the reef with 2 men on board and no injuries was reported. The Cayman Islands Coast Guard vessel responded and attempted to render some assistance. Unfortunately, due to the vessel's position on the reef, their efforts proved unsuccessful. It is also reported that the occupants of the vessel were advised that the tide is rising and they should remain on board and the vessel should eventually free itself. So whilst waiting on this to occur, it is said that one of the men, who has since been identified as Mr. Powell, entered the water and requested a towing line. Having received the towing line, he then began to return to the grounded vessel. It was observed by the police that he appeared to have gotten into difficulty and became immobile. So the CICG officer entered the water and assisted Powell, who was now unresponsive. Powell was reportedly taken aboard the Coast Guard vessel, where officers conducted CPR efforts to resuscitate him, and they continued doing so while transporting him to shore. So upon their arrival to the shores, they were met by the EMS team, and he was transported via ambulance to the Cayman Islands hospital, where unfortunately he was subsequently pronounced you know what. So On The Spot News Media is most definitely taking the time to say condolences to the bereaved families of Mr. Powell. Really, really sad indeed. But anyway, back to local style. Now, a knockings and clappings go on over there in Augustown. Some people glad see Officer Yeman Pick and team coming at the place, come put on a decent spot of work. And some people open at them feelings, refuting the claims of the police that there was a shootout with the alleged criminal element. Now on your screen is the criminal element himself. He has since been identified as Marvin MarkLand, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Papa, said to be the reputed gang leader of Bottom Augustown, a gang known as Gola Gang, shortening for Angola Gang. Yeah, man. Now, for those who have been tuning in to On The Spot News Media for a minute, would have remembered when I covered a vlog featuring this criminal element whilst he was behind bars. And whilst behind bars, he was throwing shades at members of the Half a Tree police. Now, Augustown 876 also covered that extensively for those who can remember. So basically, Marvin MarkLand, aka Papa, most definitely had it coming. Yeah, man. Him call some whole heap of name of some police officers, stating clearly that him have them man there in him pocket. So I'm pretty sure from then, the officers them, boy, pretty sure them never feel so good about that. None at all. But anyway, him find himself back in the streets of Augustown and claim back him spot as the reputed gang leader for the Gola Gang. Now, the police report stated that yesterday they were in the area on patrol and they were attacked by criminal elements, which includes, of course, yours truly, Marvin MarkLand, aka Papa. It is said that during that fiery exchange, Papa was hit multiple times. Now, let me give you the funniest part of this. And for those who have seen the pictures of the now deceased, I go most definitely find it funny. Now, the head of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, that's Superintendent Marlon Nesbitt, confirmed the fatal knockings and clappings by his policemen. Superintendent Nesbitt stated that the team was on operation in the community and during a confrontation, regrettably so, MarkLand was conned up and injured. The superintendent followed by saying he reportedly lost his life whilst being treated in hospital. Treated for what? Boy, I tell you, the thing rough. Because the pictures that was sent to On The Spot News Media, they look like that man did get wheeled into that hospital alive, none at all. Because literally, half I'm jaw corner right there so. Missing, gone completely, not there. Me not talk about say, can run through face and you can't see piece of flesh hang out. Me I talk about it literally cut right out. It not dead. A close casket type of funeral you might go get. Unless them find one of them high-end funeral parlor there where can patch up the face there real good. Because trust me, gunshot tear out the whole of one side of your face. Left you ground clean. So when the superintendent said boy him lose him life whilst being treated in the hospital, I wonder, treated for what? Because by the time him reach there so, we pretty sure say, him losing 3 pints, same place, on the spot. So a lot of things was said by this criminal element during his reign. And of course, Augustone 876 would have covered that for those who used to follow that page. May his soul rest in peace. And condolences again to the bereaved families of Augustone 876. I'm pretty sure that Augustone, the community, missed that page, most definitely so, because he brought the real ball-to-ball commentary for happenings in Augustone. Yeah, man. Now residents of Gola and also supporters of the criminal element known as Papa is most definitely refuting the claim and stating that no shootout never go on. The squad of them just roll up, call him out and murder him brawling in front of everybody. Bad man type of style. Yeah, man. The residents them I say boy, the squad of them deal with the thing a certain type of way. Now we are going to play a clipping live from out of Augustone. Smack where the knockings and clappings go on. And if you can listen in the backdrop, you go hear what the residents them have to say about the knockings and clappings they listen.
I mean, I'm back at the and I say, what that? So when you look out, I want the police and vehicles since me going at the shop. Listen, what is? And then we start fire be a while so I said I need backup for the man that the first 3 shots.
Them a fire shot and then I say them want backup and them sees. Yeah, but the commanding officer, they know him for a long time still, you know. Me know him long time.
You say if I did the first 3 shots kill him. And then I start fire be a while so I talk about the man that fire.
You know, and the Labor Day.
That's bad, man.
Labor Day they were here. I saw them at Labor Day around.
Bad thing.
Planning their thing.
You used to do that.
No, Mr. I would say to Papa say you must be careful look at him. I just feel it. Say you're not talking with them because they might pack you up with what them know. You might shout out and me and tell us to take a talk from them because they might plan it.
I will need clean accomplice time everything for me now.
Well, of course, they would have gotten their request. Them get Gleaner, Star, Observer, RJR, CVM, TVJ, Indicom, the Inspectorate Branch, everybody go up there. And of course, Indicom is investigating because of the allegations from the residents. Now let me talk to the Nakis and Clappis them, far and wide, from Moran Point to Negril Point. Let me tell you this. You see, once you rise against the system, me not talk about the persons who sits at the head of the system right now or persons within the system. Me talk about the system itself. You must get knocked. Nobody feel like say, you are going to become a giant in the badness and feel like say you get untouchable and rise against the system and the system not take you down. You don't need to look on the ones them before you. Jim Brown, Jati, Chris Royal, Dodos, Zeeks. We are talking about Donald Zeeks Phipps and many others. The list goes on and on and on. Many before you rise against the system. Feel like say, you're bigger and better than the system. And you get taken down so easy. The system are the only thing will always remain. You know, so when time I youth, me did feel say Michael Manley and Edward Siaga, nothing couldn't do them. Them man there, in my view as a little youth, I look upon them when time I grew up invincible. Which part them they know? But guess what? The system still remains way after them pass and gone. Even though they sat at the head, the helm of the system is still set in place, even though them pass and gone. So nobody feel like say you can war or rise against the system and the system not take you down. And basically at that go on right there so. We do no so-called done. Him rise against the system and the system ground him. Yeah man, say in a way, make we continue. Now over there in the parish of St. Mary, some really, really sad news coming out of Port Maria, St. Mary, where this little youth here, somewhere about 3 to 4 years old, end up losing 3 pints yesterday. And also 3 adults injured. Now on the spot news media received reports that a man of unsound mind said to be a deportee used a machete and inflict several wounds to the bodies of the adults and also the child, and the child succumbed to injuries at the Port Maria Hospital. Really, really sad indeed. Now information surrounding that particular incident is presently sketchy at the moment, but on the spot news media will most definitely update you in subsequent newscast. And still in the parish of St. Mary, but this time a section of St. Mary known as Top Road. I want you to listen to this really heartbreaking and also rather disgusting story. A 24-year-old criminal element, all nastiness, something that I would consider to be scum of the earth. Yeah man, and I'm nothing decent this. Boy like this, the mother should have locked them leg when time them a born. Because them a boy don't deserve to be walking and breathing the same air where me and you are breathe. Real old cruff. Yeah man. So this boy, 24-year-old, identified as Ronaldo Robinson, but them call him Biggs in the streets, said to be a construction worker of Top Road in St. Mary. Now he was charged some time ago for an attempted murder and other charges. I will list those charges further on. But now the Port Maria police have upgraded his charges to that of murder. So the Port Maria police reporting that on March 31st, sometime around 4 a.m., 97, yes I said 97-year-old retiree Gwendolyn Bailey was at home when the criminal element, Ronaldo Robinson, broke in and tried to perform a hold on and take type of situation. Pan the granny, 97-year-old, and this old fat try to pick Granny Cherry. It is said that his attempt was unsuccessful because even though Granny old, Granny bone them never cowl and Granny fight him off with every bit of strength what she have left in her body. It is said that after his failed attempt for hold on and take with Granny, he proceeded to severely beat Granny, resulting in her being admitted in the hospital. It is said that the 97-year-old female was released from hospital but then was readmitted twice due to her injuries, and she later lost her life because of the injuries inflicted by the little criminal element. Now, Robinson was initially charged with attempted hold on and take, burglary and assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. However, the charge was upgraded to that of the loss of life of the 97-year-old female, and that was following the post-mortem examination on Monday. So the post-mortem proved the repeated blows that he inflicted on the 97-year-old female that made her succumb and is no longer among the land of the living. Really, really sad indeed. So my most sincere condolences to the bereaved families of the 97-year-old female that has lost her life in such a tragic and brutal set of circumstances. Now over there in the neighboring parish of St. Anne, I covered a story the other day where the St. Anne police seized a firearm and several rounds of ammunition during an operation in Tranquility Valley in Brownstown on May 25th. Now the police have released the names of the persons that they have laid the charges against. Now charged are 35-year-old Richard Russell, said to be a maintenance worker of Aberdeen district in St. Anne. And also charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition is 33-year-old Daniel Cover, otherwise known as Dang in the streets. And the lone female among the three is said to be a 28-year-old woman identified as Anne-Marie Brown, otherwise known as Delisha, said to be of a Lower Buxton address in Brownstown in the parish. Now, the Brownstown police stated that sometime around 11:30 p.m., during a search of the premises in Tranquility Bay, this Glock 19 pistol with a magazine containing 9 live 9mm rounds was found inside a backpack on a bed. A multicolored sack containing an additional 13 live 9mm rounds was also found within that said backpack. Russell, Brown and Cover was taken into custody and charged on Tuesday following a caution statement and an interview in the presence of their attorney. Their court dates is now being finalized by the police. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.